Hey guys, it's Ashley, Stacks in the City. You know, rate, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. But y'all, honestly, today I'm in my feelings. I'm feeling, for lack of better words, I'm feeling some type of way today. Because as always, I took looks through articles and what's going on, and I'm still getting that very same salient news article piece in that millennials are not buying homes, we're not purchasing homes. However, I have gotten a recent article, I think from housingwire.com, that's saying that we're on the uptick, we're on the upswing. So now millennials are, where are we, y'all? I think we're rising. We're like 65%. And apparently the reason for that is because millennials are finally starting to buy homes. Now, according to this article, when they say millennials, they mean more of the older ones who, no offense, you're a little questionable, like in their late 30s. Are we that old? Is my generation that old? I thought we were like mid-20s, late 20s, early 30s, maybe mid-30s. Well, I guess that is. Anyway. So it's saying that the older ones are starting to buy the homes, but the ones under 30 or even the ones under 35 still are not purchasing homes. We're still at that deficit. And there's so many reasons why for that, you all. And of course, I'm going to talk about some of those reasons, and I want to counter some of those reasons. And I want us to really consider homeownership as part of our wealth building strategy, or even as your primary residence. All right. Of course, a really big reason why we're not purchasing homes is the debt factor. So much crippling debt, whether it be through student loans or through consumer debt or through somebody who ain't pay you back. We are at a deficit when it comes to money, when it comes to owing people. That on top of when so many of us graduated, we either weren't getting employment immediately or the employment that we obtained was so low. Even for me, when I first started moving and working at 22 years old, I was earning $32,000 in one of the most expensive cities in the country. Oh my gosh, it's so frustrating. So I definitely feel that article, and I definitely feel our generation on that. Well, how can I be in so much debt and still afford a home? You all, it is still possible. That's the thing. You could still be in a lot of debt and still purchase a home. Is this something I would recommend? Not necessarily, because it does mean that you may not get as much home. It may mean that you could get higher interest rates on your home, which means a higher mortgage payment, which is basically no bueno, because you're paying the man and you're not paying your principal. You're not paying the actual money on your house. You can be in debt, but you just want to make sure that you are managing it and that you are handling it and that you're paying back your balances on time every month in order to qualify for a home. Another issue that we have is absolutely the income, you all. Oh my gosh, it's true. We are taking out so much money in debt, but at the end of the day, y'all ain't paying nothing for me to justify paying all this coin back. I'm just saying, it's high. That, and you know, we are millennials, so we do a lot of millennial things. We love a good unicorn frappe. We love an avocado toast situation. We really like our pedicures, our manicures, and our Instagram-worthy pictures of us in Cuba and other millennial popular destinations. Oh, Bali's another one. We love that one too. And there's a point where it's like, well, what's the point? We Postmates everything. What's the point? So not only are we working on low salaries, but we're not necessarily spending our salaries on things that will help benefit us in the long run, on things that we can invest in the long run. And there's so many reasons for that. Many of us think, what's the point? Because I'm already in all this debt. What's another $300, $400, $500? What's another $5? Like, it ain't gonna pay itself. That's true. But just like with everything, you all, a little bit truly does go a long way. $5 at Starbucks could be $5 in your bank account. Do that times 20, you got $100. $100 times 12, you got $1,200. That's a bag. Just saying. But it's very important to realize how important it is our salaries do factor in, but exactly where we're pinpointing our salaries. Are we spending our salary in a way that is going to help create wealth for us? Are we honestly doing that? Or are we living for the here and the now? Are we still YOLOing like it's 2015? Just saying. The last point I want to make here that kind of combats that or makes us question whether or not we really want to be homeowners is how picky we are. Oh, gosh. Y'all, we're so picky. We're so picky when it comes to the house. The starter home has to be big. It has to be bad. It has to have multiple bathrooms. It has to have a pool. Some of y'all want the maid and the butler. Some of y'all want a foyer and a parlor. Some of y'all want, it's just the most. You want to know if landscaping comes with your property. You want team the absolute most. And because of that, you're going to automatically be priced out of home opportunities that are more suitable for your budget. I live in one of the most expensive cities in the world. I live in Washington, or one of the most expensive cities in the country. I live in Washington, D.C. Here, it is so expensive to purchase a home. The homes that I'm able to buy are in seedy-esque neighborhoods, or they're not going to have all the amenities that people want. We are picky, y'all. We want beautiful bathrooms and great neighborhoods and wonderful locations, but we're depriving ourselves from an opportunity to build equity and to build wealth. And I think that we forget that being a homeowner is temporary, or buying a home can be temporary. A lot of us use this as a starting point to buy something nicer or something bigger, or we use the equity to invest in something else. But owning a home is so important. Having ownership in something is so important. I don't live in the best neighborhood in DC. I don't have avocado toast at beck and call. I don't. I wish I did. I'm not gonna lie, you guys. I used to live in a neighborhood that had all those fancy amenities. But I know that what I'm doing is able to save me money and help me build wealth and focus on the things that I want to do, such as teach you guys about ways to get wealthy yourself. So when it comes to buying the house, you all, we have to be willing to make some concessions in terms of what our list is. Because, y'all, your first home may not necessarily be your forever home and your perfect home, and that's okay, you all. This is temporary. Think about if you bought a home at 25 and you're 30 now, you are probably eligible in buying something else with a higher budget, something that's prettier, that's sexier, or you could keep the home that you have now, rent that out, and really start building the wealth. And that's what it's all about. So you all, I read these articles and these statistics all the time. They make me sad, but I know that so many of us are able to combat what these people are telling us about my generation. We can do it too, you all. We really can. But just keep those things in mind as you move forward. You can absolutely be a homeowner. You can do it. You just have to figure out what sacrifices you're willing to make in your salary. What are you willing to do when it comes to getting your debt consolidated or getting your debt together? And what are you willing to do? What sacrifices are you willing to make in terms of getting a home that is going to be affordable and provide you with the basic bare necessities? All right, y'all, it's Ashley. As always, please let me know if you have any questions. Of course, rate, comment, subscribe. I got really emotional. I'm sorry. Let me know what you guys think about this video. Let me know what you guys think about the articles I read. You all stay amazing and fabulous, and I cannot wait to talk to you all soon.